I believe the Republicans want to do things for the business and for the common man, and the Democrats want to give everything away. There's a lot of things that are in the middle, but there's no category for that. So that's why I'm a Republican.
Donald Trump is someone who ran on a platform that promoted racism.
You know, his message whenever he was campaigning was extremely contagious.
Homophobia, misogyny.
I think a lot of people who are less than moral were very energized.
I'm a business person, so I'm really concerned about our business and how to survive in this economic condition.
They were painting the country as if it were the end.
He said that China was the reason why we have climate change, even though he doesn't believe in climate change. So he even made fun of a handicapped reporter.
People like villains, they like bad guys.
We have a guy that for the past year and a half, they've told him there's not a chance in hell that you're going to be the president. You've got a guy that has done everything wrong.
There's no way anybody's going to vote for him at all. And boy, was I wrong.
Just to kind of walk you through my night, it was me and a few of my friends. We were there following CNN, BBC.
At Jacob's Pickles on the Upper West Side. I was getting a drink at the bar.
I'm watching as all these states are going red, and I'm just cursing at Florida.
It just seemed sort of apocalyptic. Like everyone in the media was so shocked.
And I remember hearing like just an abrupt,
"Why, Florida, why? Why are you always messing it up each year? Why?"
So I was like, what's going on? So I knew the election started and everything. So I automatically went online, opened up CNN, and I saw that he was winning.
I was like, oh my gosh, people are actually voting for Donald Trump.
If Trump wasn't elected, the world would end. He was their savior. I mean, he said it himself, I'm the only one that can save this country.
You cannot continually tax people to the point where they're done. And that's what happened to the middle class. The middle class said, you know what, we're done.
It just kind of seemed like I was being punked. I'm just like, wait, is this in real time? Are the TV stations frozen? Like, it doesn't seem like every single major electoral college state is really going that way. It seemed really rigged, in my opinion.
So I got home and I was still watching the news periodically, kind of checking in every hour because it was just so long and like drawn out, where I remember when Obama won, we had the results by like 11 o'clock. And this was not the case this time around.
I was up till 2 in the morning, 2:30, when Hillary called him. Actually, she called him at 2:32 a.m. in the morning and conceded.
When everything was all said and done, I just cannot believe that it all happened that way.
I sort of, kind of predicted it in a way.
I wasn't shocked at all. It's not the first time I had a misogynist, racist, anti-anything that's not him president. I just had 8 years of a president like me, so.
With all the stuff that he has said, all the things during his campaign against women, his business practices, the bankruptcies, how is this man qualified for being the president?
I think it shows that anything is possible. You really don't have to be as qualified to get anywhere.
Look, I wouldn't want his job, but he's going to learn the job, just like everybody else. The only thing is he's learning the job as the president, not as a congressman, not as a mayor, not as a governor. So he's already made a lot of those mistakes along the way.
What really bothers me the most is how he seems to drive a lot of his thoughts with bigotry.
I mean, like, who he is not a shocker. He just says it rather than using, war on drugs and welfare mamas, which is racist terms. You know what I mean? They just painted it a different light.
It seems that he has no care for how anyone other than himself will be affected.
He's not for us. And for us, I mean minorities.
He's bringing our country back so many years, whether it be women's rights, whether it be immigration rights, whether it be LGBTQ rights.
This man doesn't have the temperament to want to sit down and be diplomatic. He's about bullying and ego, and his way or the highway?
He was like disrespectful, towards like the immigrants and like the Muslims.
They're coming here with a knapsack and a couple papers in their wallet. I'm sorry, I just think we need to think about us first. There's too many people here that are hurting.
All of these campaigns that Trump did online that caused people to have these thoughts like, I'm the one that's being hurt. It's all about me.
I don't think that he's ever like acknowledged the fact that he's been the reason of all of this racism. He's been kind of like nonchalant about it, like, oh, really? I don't understand why they would. No, why don't you just publicly say, for all of the racism that's going on, for all of like the backtrack and the progression, I apologize, but this is not what I stand for.
Trump to me he says a lot of demagogic stuff, but he's about the paper and capitalism. And as liberal as I like to see myself, I'm big on capitalism. I think it's the reason why we're still big, I do believe in survival of the fittest. So the dollar's power, and don't forget that. Sometimes we like to divide ourselves into groups, but at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to.
When he speaks a lot, when he uses a very strong language, it might be the most powerful language.